What's up, everybody? Today I'm working on this Polaris Razor 170. I'm not too sure what's wrong with it. The seller said it was sitting for a few years, but it does look like somebody was trying to work on it. There's a whole bunch of pins on there and the airbox lid, and also this is loose. I bought this one along with this Polaris right here, but we'll get into that one another day. But this one right here, I'm not too sure what's wrong with it. But let me take this lid off. If I could do it with one hand. It looks like they already tried to make it run. It's missing the airbox lid. I think that's all it's missing, but he threw it in. I don't know what he did to it, honestly. But in this video, we're gonna see if I can make it run. To say it's missing the airbox, not the lid. The lid's right there. But I got the airbox over there in the box the guy gave me. I'm gonna try to remove that seat. I know it's a latch right there and you just slide it off. Let me see if I can get it removed. I couldn't get the seat off. Let me see what I can do about that. I tried pulling it, prying it, everything, and nothing came off. Not sure. For those of you that don't know, the reason why I'm removing the seat is because the battery is right under the seat, so I gotta take it off to take the battery out. Should be enough right there. So what I did to get it off, I got a stick and I put it in here to get leverage, and then it allowed me to pull it up more. And this little latch right here, it unlatched when I did that, and I was able to wiggle it out. But now I can check if it has spark. I gotta check where the spark plug's at. Well, the neutral light turned on. Let me crank it over real quick. Let me check. I'll probably have to hold the brake. It might have like a sensor or something. Alright, let me try to find the spark plug. I'm not too sure where it's at. It's right here. The more I look at this thing's pretty clean, honestly. Look at the axle, is all cold. It doesn't even look like it has any rust, honestly. Probably just right here on the exhaust, but that's it. I'm gonna leave it right there and then hook up a tripod to it right there like that, so I could go press the brake. We'll crank it over now. I reviewed the footage and it does have spark. I'm gonna take the carburetor off so I can check how dirty it is and clean it. It's just right there. I'm familiar with these razors, I've never had one, but to me it looks like it's all original. It doesn't look like it has too much hours. I'm not too sure where this goes right here. This was just hanging. It's the fuel switch. I don't know if there's a bracket that's missing because there's like a little screw thing right here. I don't know if a bracket goes right here and it hooks on like this. I'll probably have to go look at Partzilla or something. choke. Alright, I got the carburetor off. I'm gonna take it apart now. My guess is it's not gonna be that dirty for some reason. I just think it's pretty clean in there. We'll see though. Alright, let's see how dirty it is now. Yep, I was right. Well, actually, it's pretty dirty. I'm guessing the jets are clogged. That one's not clogged. You kind of see, you can't see through this one right here. So, it's probably clogged. I'm gonna take everything apart and clean it. Yeah, that one's not clogged. Let's check this one out over here. I probably got the worst flathead. This thing's all melted. Yeah, this one's on there pretty good. Yeah, it's clogged. You're supposed to be able to see through it. I'm gonna get that cleaned out. It's a little bit of residue all around here. Dried up gas. Other than that, this thing looks pretty clean. Guys, I got it unclogged. You can see through it. Here it is, guys. I got it cleaned up from the inside real good. I'm gonna install it now, see if it runs. Should be a quick and fast install. Gotta put the choke on first. Check if there's fuel inside the gas tank. It doesn't sound like there's anything. Sound dry. Let me pour some fuel in there and plug everything in, crank it over, see if this thing fires up. Honestly, don't even understand how this setup feeds fuel to the carburetor. It probably creates like a vacuum or something. And I did order a new one of these. I'm not sure if this one's bad. We'll see right now. Plug in the spark plug again. I'm gonna check if there's fuel coming out of the carburetor. There's nothing. I'm gonna spray a little bit of carb cleaner on it. Does run, and it runs a little bit funny. I'm guessing it's because the airbox is not on there, and it does throw some smoke, but it doesn't smell like burned oil. It smells like old fuel, so I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put the airbox on there, see if it fixes. It's still running a little bit weird, and I found out this is the air screw right here. I'm gonna adjust that and see what happens, and also I'm gonna check if there's enough fuel coming out of that fuel pump. If not, I'm gonna just swap it with the one I have. So to test the fuel pump, all you gotta do is follow this wire, or not the wire, this fuel line all the way to the carburetor, and you crank it over and see how much fuel is coming out. No fuel coming out, I'm gonna just test it again, but with no fuel filter. Maybe that was the reason. Fuel filter probably clogged. pretty sure that was the issue. The fuel filter was just clogged. So I put a new one on there. I'm gonna crank it over now, see what happens. The fuel pump, let me compare it to the other one, see how it looks. Yeah, they look the same. I just realized I ended up putting it backwards. I gotta put these two fuel lines go the other way. All right, now let's see how this Chinese fuel pump does. Put the wrong cable on there. Actually, it's supposed to be this one. There you go. I'm gonna crank it over. Honestly, I'm gonna pour a little bit more gas in it because it still sounds like there's nothing in there. You can see it though, but it doesn't sound like there's nothing. I ended up fixing it. I just kept cranking it and cranking it, and I guess since it's the new fuel pump, it had to flow all the gas through wherever it needs to go. That's why it took a little while. I'll crank it for you guys again. It should start right now once I connect everything. I think I pinched the cable all the way over there. I might have to replace this whole fuel line. I noticed this spring right here on the floor. I'm guessing it came out from right here. I don't even know what this is, honestly. Looks like some sort of air screw. It was like that, and it just fell out. All right, let's see if it runs now. I think it just needs an air screw adjustment now. It idles now. It just idle and the air screw. The air screw, I'm gonna screw it all the way in, and then I think this is the air screw, unless it's this one right here. I'm not too sure. I double checked it, and it's this bottom one right here. That's the air screw. I'm gonna screw it in all the way in, and then 2.5 turns out, and then just go from there. That smoke that you see is just like moisture inside the exhaust. It doesn't smell like burned oil. Yeah, but this thing sounds like it runs good now. That's all they needed, just for me to swap out that thing. Still beautiful. I'll put everything back together now, and we can take this thing out for a little test drive. This thing is broken off. The whole piece is missing. So I ordered one on eBay. It was like 75 bucks, 70 bucks, around there. I basically got it all put back together. Only thing that's missing is I gotta put these clips on. They're all right there. Got a brand new battery right here laying around. I'm gonna install it right now, so I don't have to be jumping in no more. Here's a little trick I do with the battery, just in case you're having a hard time putting on the bolts. You just put a little rag in there, or a little piece of paper, and then this little thing sits up top, and you don't struggle with it. I got the brand new battery installed. Let's see if it starts. I installed the seat real quick. I didn't even struggle at all. It just slid right on. But I'm gonna take it up front, give it a quick little wash, and I'll start test driving this thing. Hold down this seat right here. I think it just flew off. I was thinking about just driving through that, but that's kind of messed up. I'm not gonna do that. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be posting similar content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.